And we are live. Welcome back.
That's a lie. It's a recording.
You're right, actually. We are recording. Welcome back to 1 out of 5. My name is Sloth, and I'm here with my two very energetic co-hosts, Shock and Flaccid. Say hello.
Hello.
Holy shit. That didn't come out at all, but I kind of heard it. You peaked the mic pretty bad. If this is your first time here, I'm sorry that you have to listen to this, but we are somewhat of a review-based podcast, or so I keep saying. And today, we'll be playing a game. But first, you guys, we have a mini thing that we do where you guys need to review a random object. So, hold on. Oh, no, you guys can talk,
Oh, you said hold on. I'm holding on.
Give me a sick panda review.
A review of a panda?
Yeah, the bear.
I think they are amazingly done.
How many?
10 out of 10 in terms of concept.
Out of 5.
0 out of 10.
5.
Sorry. 5 out of 5 in terms of concept, and 1 out of 5 in terms of real life use.
Sick.
Because they're kind of stupid. They eat the worst food possible. They digest absolutely nothing out of it, so they have no energy and they have to continuously eat. Otherwise, they starve, even though they are bear.
They are super adorable, though.
Very cute and also stupid. But
yeah, I like to watch videos of them climb trees, then fall out of the trees.
Yeah, fun fact, red pandas are not pandas at all.
No.
They're just red.
Yeah, aren't they like... I'm going to sound stupid. I don't want to guess anymore. I forgot.
I don't know, maybe like same family as a raccoon or something. Kind of looks similar.
It's a marsupial.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, look at him trying to look it up so he doesn't sound stupid.
No. They're closer to raccoons or weasels.
Oh, I was right. Told you they kind of look like raccoons.
Yeah, it's not a marsupial. It's a small arboreal mammal. Whatever that means. Flaccid, give me a panda review.
10 out of 10.
Out of 5! God
Shit.
damn it!
Shit. My bad.
Where's my pencil? Hold on. I gotta write notes.
4 out of 5.
I gotta take notes. Shut up, hold on. I gotta take notes.
4 out of 5.
For what?
You're not gonna go in depth.
Yeah.
Look, a lot of reviews don't have depth, okay?
These
Maybe my character
do.
doesn't like depth.
Your character?
Yeah. I'm trying to method act here.
Well, actually, that's good because we'll be doing a lot of improv here shortly. All right. I wrote Flaccid twice. I wrote Loaf and then I wrote Flaccid. Shit.
It's because I'm such a prominent character.
Yeah. Loaf. Shock. I would have put myself on here, but I don't usually give myself stars.
Give me a review of a red panda.
Me? I'd say like a solid 2.5 out of 5. Red pandas are cute, but I can't legally take one home, so I just have to admire them from afar.
Yeah, boo him.
What the fuck? That was a
fucking stinks.
All right, you know what? No stars for Loaf. 2 stars for Shock.
I don't need your shitty stars.
Nice.
2 stars for Shock.
Already in the lead.
I'm gonna make a negative point category because I feel like we're gonna be using that pretty shortly.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You have no faith.
So today's game that I've got prepared for us, I've called Optimism. The host me will set up a customer service scenario. One of the players will be a customer and the other will be an employee. The employee will do something terrible to the customer, and the customer will write a scathing review, which will be reviewed by me, their boss. The employee must then defend themselves and their actions to the boss. The more horrendous the things they get away with, the more stars I will give out. So whoever the employee is will have to justify their actions, no matter how horrible those actions were. And if they get away with it, I will award more stars. So they're going to swap going back and forth between who is customer and who is the employee. The first scenario, I'll use the example I gave them earlier. We're going to be at a McDonald's or at a Macca's for Flaccid. And actually, let's do heads or tails. I want to see who's going to be the employee.
I don't want to make a review.
Shock, what do you want to do?
I will do the opposite, so I'll be the employee.
All right, cool. I won't flip a coin. So you are a disgruntled. Who is it again? Who's the employee? Flash is the employee. Okay, Flash.
No, the opposite.
Opposite.
No, you're opposite. Shock, you're the employee. Shock, you messed up Flaccid's order. Flaccid, you will have to describe how badly he messed up the order to me, the boss. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right, let me get in the zone.
Oh, get into character, yeah.
La, 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 la.
We have cameras
Yeah,
on.
do the surprise.
Me and Flaccid have cameras on. Shock's not cool. He doesn't have a camera on.
Okay.
Man.
Am I writing it as like a review, or am I talking to you?
As a review, and then I will later approach Shock with that review
Okay.
at the workplace.
2 out of 5. I came in looking for a succulent frozen Coke, and what I got was a frozen choke. He put a spoon in my frozen Coke. How does that happen? Who puts a spoon in a frozen Coke? I don't even think they have spoons at that machine. I seriously think somebody needs to be fired, and I think that Frenchman in the back, Shock, did it. I think he looked at me, he pointed at me and said, "You," and then I later found a spoon in my frozen Coke.
Is that the end of the review?
Yep.
Don't they give out spoons for those? Oh, I don't know what a frozen Coke is. We don't have those here. But like, if you got
It's
like
a Coke, but it's frozen.
Thanks, Shock.
It's a slushy.
I got
Coke.
you.
If you like got an ice cream here, at a lot of places they do put a spoon in those. But
Yeah, but it's not an ice cream.
I was
it's
a big
slushy.
I was a big fan of.
like a
I
Slurpee.
ordered a frozen Coke, but instead I got a frozen choke. That was great. You got a star for that.
Thanks, man.
So Shock, I'm your disgruntled manager. I see this 2.5 out of 5-star rating. And 2-star out of 5-star rating, and it's ruining our quota for the month, and it's putting me in a bad spot with my boss, so it's gonna come out of your paycheck. So Shock, what the fuck's up with that, man? What's up with that? He even put you out in name. He named you as the person who tried to choke him. That he could sue for that.
First of all, it was all a misunderstanding. I didn't touch any spoon. I didn't even know we had frozen Coke in here. I'm gonna be honest.
What'd you give
The
him?
machine was getting fixed by some dude. I don't even know if he works here. I didn't even see him before. I think he must have left the spoon there. And also, I didn't know the guy. I thought I knew him. That's why I pointed at him and tried to interact. But he was getting mad and all sassy. So I kind of
Are you saying
let it go.
the customer is the one who came and started messing with the machine and put a spoon in it?
No. The
That was
other
just-
guy was fixing the machine before he got there. So I
Okay.
think he must have left the spoon in there. Maybe he was trying to grab a bite or something. I don't know. I
Was it,
wasn't.
we had a repairman
involved.
there, and it was just some random guy. You don't even know who it was. You
Must
didn't
have
like
been.
someone was behind the counter. You didn't even like check his ID or anything.
Well, no, it's not behind the counter. It's like the free service
You're
area.
fucked.
Was the customer in the room with us?
You lose your fucking job.
Mr. Manager, I'm just a new employee. I'm not in charge of checking ID. What am I, a bouncer?
I mean,
He says he's here to fix the machine.
any good
Fix the
employee
machine.
would have checked out a suspicious character behind the employees only area.
It wasn't suspicious, and the team leader just kind of approved it.
And,
He ignored him. So
I
as the
gotta-
new employee, I followed the lead.
I gotta give you a negative star for this. You didn't make it out of this one. Nah, you're toast, buddy.
That's crazy.
You're
That's what you
toast.
fucking get.
Okay, Placid, you are an Amazon delivery driver who just delivered a package to Shock's house. And let's just say on Shock's ring camera, you did not take the best care of his package. Shock, please leave a review on what he did to your package.
1 out of 5 star review. If I couldn't put a 0 star, I would. I have never once in my life been delivered a package that was then set on fire by the delivery driver. Not only did he throw the package at my front door, he set it on fire, flipped off the camera, and then ran away.
Wow.
What kind of service is this?
That's pretty bad.
End of the review.
In the review. That's written in there too.
Yes, absolutely specified.
Hey, Flaccid, can you come to my office real fast?
Yeah, of course, boss.
Hey, buddy, go ahead, close the door. Take a seat.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Am I getting?
No, it's fine. I just need to go over something with you. This is a formal deal. So we just got. Oh, yeah, maybe we'll see. This will come up. This will come up in your review later, so we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
So we just got a review and some footage of you possibly setting someone's package on fire and then flipping off the camera. So what happened? You're such a good employee.
I do recall that event. So, in Texas,
Yeah.
you know how it's like it's really hot.
Uh-huh.
Really hot, that has nothing to do with this. I just really like Texas.
Okay.
But,
yeah, dude, I'm from Texas. I totally agree. Texas is great place. Yeah.
We're in Florida now, and you know how it's swampy.
Yeah.
It's quite arid. It's got the moisture.
A
everywhere.
lot of moisture.
Well, this guy was ordering a fucking hoverboard in 2025 or 2026 even. I don't even know why you would do that. That was like a 2020 thing. But you know how they notoriously have really bad batteries? The battery inside of it, the moisture got to it and exploded the package, and that's why it was on fire.
Oh.
The flipping off came because there was an alligator that came via windstorm, and it landed, and I flipped off the alligator because everybody knows that's how you defend against them.
I'm not from Florida, so I would have to take your word for it. That just makes sense to me. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
No, I do apologize. I did slip a crisp $20
did you?
under the doormat because I felt so bad for, the package being on fire.
Okay.
Under the package that was burning?
No, under the doormat. Under the doormat. I didn't put the package on the doormat.
Wow, $20 of your
because
own
you
money.
threw it at the door.
It was on fire. It exploded in my hands.
That's true.
Look, I'm sorry about your package, but I need to protect my own life so I can deliver more packages to people around the world. I'm basically Santa Claus.
Man, that's solid. You get 2 stars for that. Actually, that was pretty good. Doo-doo.
There is some incredibly biased judging going on.
No. That was a solid answer. He gave an excellent reason. There was an alligator. It wasn't him who set it on fire. The package itself combusted because you ordered a faulty product.
I think you didn't read the review. I said, and I saw him light the package on fire.
The camera quality was grainy. It could have been anything.
Look at this bias.
And you let some random guy in to put a fucking spoon in my slushie, so
I didn't. The slushie machine was out front. It was a free service drink.
No, that's not where they go.
I wouldn't know. They don't exist here.
Behind the counter. You never had a fucking slushie before?
Not at McDonald's.
All right. So I got to think of another thing. I didn't think of any of these scenarios beforehand. I really should have done that.
Shitting for like 45 minutes.
I know. I was looking at memes. I wasn't even fucking thinking about this.
Bad host.
So okay, I got one. Placid, you are. It's Shock's birthday, and every birthday needs a clown. You went there as a clown for hire, and
I'm the employee again.
Should you have not? Oh, I'm sorry. Reverse that. Flaccid, you ordered a clown for your birthday. Happy birthday, Flaccid. Shock shows up, and his performance does not meet your expectations. Why is that? Leave a review.
1 out of 5. I wish I could go lower. I think I would have preferred John Wayne Gacy to be my clown. This man showed up to my house. He wasn't even prepared. He didn't even have the face paint on. He came, he smoked an entire pack of cigarettes at the front of my house. Then came to the backyard where I've had my entire friends and family, including children there. And this man proceeded to pull down his pants and say, "You want to see a balloon animal?" And then he tied his penis into a dog in front of everybody. And then said, "I really shouldn't have done that. But you want to see it rise?" And he got an erection while his penis was in the shape of a dog. So the dog looked like it was bouncing.
Wow.
And he just left. I don't even know if he actually works for this company. He might have just been a random homeless man.
Is that end of review?
Yeah, end of review.
End of review. Hey, Shock, you in right now, Shock, buddy?
Yes, boss man.
Hey, come on in. Take a seat. I get it. We have a meeting to get to.
Oh, meeting. Yeah,
meeting.
I'm coming in.
So,
I didn't know Connor meeting.
Yeah, it's just impromptu. Standard. All the employees are coming in. You're just up next.
Oh, okay.
So we got interesting review here. We got some positive ones, a couple negative ones, based on the customer feedback poll that we give out after every clown visit. And this one, interesting stuff on it. Very, you definitely took some creative liberties on some of the balloon animals.
Could you just remind me of the date so I know which customer you're talking about?
No,
I do a lot of
this one. This was an international visit you made to Australia. Just last week.
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what happened there. Actually, I meant to tell you I was sick that day, so I couldn't make it to the party.
Oh,
so that must be what the review was saying, right? The clown didn't show up, so it was kind of boring.
So you can't even do your fucking job, and you don't even tell your boss that you're not doing your job.
Yeah, I tried to call you, boss man, but your line was off, so I didn't really know who else to call.
Yeah, that must have been when I was on vacation. That's weird. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was on oddly enough, I was on vacation out in Australia that week. So that's the craziest thing happened.
You know what? You should have went in my place.
I should have. I thought I told Stephanie that Stephanie, she's my receptionist. I told her to schedule somebody else to go out there, but I guess she didn't do it. But yeah, okay, that clears that all up. It wasn't you. That makes sense.
Just out of curiosity, what was the review about?
Oh, it had some funny stuff, some real funny stuff. They sent pictures.
Tell him to put out his pants. I bet it has a slight brown tinge.
Well, what is that guy saying?
Is
he some kind of weird pervert?
There was this clown that came in there instead of you, who pulled down their dick and turned it into a dog by twisting it in knots.
I think I read that review, but are we sure he was a clown? I mean, the customer said he didn't have any paint or any costume on, so.
I didn't say costume. I said no paint. He's lying.
Well, I mean, every clown has face paint, obviously. So are we sure it wasn't just some
He's
guy?
lying.
Our clowns do typically have face paint on them. Yeah, that's standard for how it goes. You know what? I get it. You weren't there. I just checked the logs, and yeah, it said you were on vacation that day. So you get 2 stars. Good job.
Get fucked, pussy.
Some horse shit. You just let a man get away with sexually assaulting my entire family.
He wasn't there. I didn't even see him. I was in Australia the whole time.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. I don't even have a passport.
Weirdly enough, I got unrelated. I got this weird brown spot on my dick. I gotta go get checked out at the doctor or something.
I'll check it out.
Flip it out.
You wouldn't happen to go to children's birthday party dressed up as a clown and do weird.
I drank a lot when I was there. I don't really remember a whole lot of it. I have a blurry vision of like a backyard, but like I don't think so. That doesn't sound like something I would do. I don't. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Sean. Okay. Next review. I don't know. You guys got any ideas? I don't know. Any ideas? Hold on. Let me Google.
What a bad host.
I'm cutting this part out. Okay. So, Shock needs assistance getting his new telephone line set up. He just bought a new phone. He needs help getting it set up. He's totally incompetent when it comes to technology. So he calls Placid, the best tech support guy that he knows, and also the only tech support guy because that's who the phone company redirects him to. And you are just very unsatisfied with his service. What happened?
1 out of 5. If I could go lower, I would.
Set a standard for all of y'all's shit. Y'all say that every single time.
I said 2. I said 2 the first time.
No. If it could be a 1, I less than 1, I would make it lower.
Yeah, that's what every angry customer says. I've never read reviews online.
You're right.
That's what angry people say.
Exactly. So as I was saying, 1 out of 5. If I could go lower, I would. I'm just an old man living in the countryside and I needed some internet for my grandchildren coming over on the weekend. Yet this guy that shows up is super unprofessional. He arrived barely even dressed. Holes everywhere in his t-shirt and everything, so obviously I get suspicious. Maybe he's just here to get some money. He's a homeless guy. But no, he shows me his ID, proving his identity as the tech support that was sent over by the company. First thing he does, grab my phone out of my hand and look up some weird kinky video online to test a connection. I'm sure there were better ways to test that, but I don't know. I'm not very good with technology. After that, he installed my internet, drills hole everywhere, pierced some cable that were behind the wall because he couldn't check for them. I have never seen a worse technician in my life. And at the end of the day, because it took the full day, even though it was supposed to be only an hour or so, he left and the connection wasn't even stable. 1 out of 5.
Tisk. Placid, step into my office.
Hey, boss man.
Hey, Placid, my favorite employee. Please take a seat, buddy. Take a seat, pal. Hey, how are the kids? How's the wife doing?
Oh, dude, she left me.
Shit. Oh, I'm sorry. On your birthday?
Yeah.
Wow, that's horrible. And Christmas.
And then I got that terrible clown.
Oh, hell, you got a terrible clown for your birthday. Oh, that's just, man, I hate when that happens. So anyway, hey, just random thing, I got this review about your last tech visit. This guy, you went out to his house. His name is or something like that.
Oh, I remember Neflippe.
Yeah, French Canadian guy. He says
super rude guy.
French typically are like, I get that, especially French Canadian.
We don't make stereotypical remarks in this office, please, boss.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Hold on, let me just give you a bonus point for that, bonus star for that. Yeah. You're absolutely right. I got to go take the harassment training again on the computer. So anyway, this review says you came not dressed appropriately. It also says you looked up some very weird stuff to test the internet connection. What was up with that?
Okay, well, when obviously the dress code thing, that day I did tell Cindy. I guess she might have not have passed it along, but I was driving and I had spilt my soup everywhere.
Oh,
And
your soup.
I do
yes.
apologize. I do apologize. That's on me. I spilt soup. I couldn't be in the proper attire. That's on me. I take full accountability. I apologize for that.
I'm familiar with your soup. Your grandma's favorite soup. She makes it for me every year. She comes to the work banquet. A
kangaroo jumped in front of me. I had to swerve to save the company truck.
Yeah, he was out. He was everywhere. The customer's way out in the booties, like where a lot of kangaroos roam. Yeah. So I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I just wanted to take accountability for that.
So what about the thing you? Yeah.
The weird stuff. Well,
he says you took his phone and you looked that stuff up. Like what the heck, man? That's not cool. That's not like you. That's not what you do.
That doesn't sound well. What I looked up, right, was my favorite manga site, just because I wanted to show them that I really like One Piece. And sometimes those sites, if you don't have an ad blocker, they show you some dirty ads.
They do.
I thought I set up the ad blocker for him. I must have completely forgotten. I take accountability. I'm sorry that I'm owning up to that.
It's okay.
I didn't look up anything dirty. I was just trying to pull up, one of those sites just to show him. That's, mistakes happen. I don't want to run away from that. I apologize, boss.
This really looks bad on us. This looks bad on you. I gotta dock. I gotta not approve one of your vacation days.
That's okay.
For that,
look, that's okay, boss. It's all right.
But you're gonna have to work to make up for this.
I can schedule my therapy visit with my wife to get her back. I can reschedule that. It's okay.
Yeah, that's not important anyways. You probably don't want her back. So that's fine. She's the father. She's the mother of like your 10 kids, but like, you don't need her. Like that's fine. 1 star. Excellent work.
I was just gonna ignore the holes in the wall.
Oh, I forgot about the holes in the wall. Hey, what about the holes? I guess what about the holes in the wall? You're right. I forgot about that.
The holes in the wall. Oh, yeah. When I came in, you know how in Jolefre, in that area, there's a lot of woodpeckers.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the Jolefre woodpecker area. Yeah.
When I came in, I guess this guy had a birdhouse out the front or something, because like 30 woodpeckers flew in and just started going ham on his walls. And like we don't even have a drill. That's an electrician job, We're not electricians. We just
I was confused because you were only there to set up the internet. You don't have to drill holes in walls. There's typically like a spot already available for that. So that checks out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. All right, you're right, Shock. He went over that. He gets another star. You're right. Good job.
I'll let it slide. The woodpecker was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I like that excuse.
All right. I want to do something fun. I want to do out of the crazy one.
Dude, you know what is fun? Subnautica.
You're right.
Dude, that's what I was
is super fun.
That's an extra star for me. Good point.
You're right. That is an extra star for you. Good suggestion, Loaf.
What?
Good suggestion, buddy. So... Oh, I gotta look something up. I have an idea for one. I gotta look up something real quick. Okay. So there was a spaceship traveling through space, seeing the sights. On their way to their destination, they have to get awfully close to an unoccupied planet, an unoccupied ocean planet. The Aurora had a mission to build a phasgate in the Ariadne arm and own 9% of the phasgates in the... What the fuck is this? I'm restarting this.
Having a stroke?
Yes. So, Shock. You
Yes.
are on a mission in space. You are a crew member of the Aurora. When traveling over a planet, your ship gets shot down by a strange laser beam, and you crash land onto an ocean planet that has a bacterial virus that is slowly killing you.
Sounds familiar.
You find out that not only was there the space government didn't do anything to like quarantine this area or anything, but also it could have easily been prevented had your navigation system been properly made. But it wasn't. Your navigation system was faulty, and so it took you way too close to that planet. Totally could have been avoided. You're the sole survivor. Leave a negative review to Flaccid, who is the developer of that technology.
I'm getting fucking reviewed again.
Yeah, I don't care, but Loaf should
fuck!
be the one
Damn
giving me review.
it! Swap it, reverse it, flip it, turn it. Flaccid, leave a review.
A review for the alien technology, the planet.
No. You're so Shock. Shock is the one who developed the navigational system that was on the Aurora. And when you crashed onto that planet, it's because of Shock's faulty design. Totally could have been prevented. Totally easily.
Okay.
He also actually invented the space pods that crashed and like were easily destroyed by the sea life. So he did both of those things. It's both of those pretty much his fault.
3 out of 5 stars.
Wow, pretty positive.
The only reason I rank so high is because it was such a beautiful planet until I was getting bombarded and inappropriately touched by Leviathan class sea life. What's a Leviathan class sea life? You'll never know, because hopefully, this guy loses his fucking job. I was on the Aurora. Everybody knows the Aurora that crash landed onto a random desolate planet. I was the sole survivor. There were safety nets, and this asshole made them so flimsy they must have been made out of tinfoil. When they hit, they crumpled. Every single person died except for me. I was the only person to. Luckily, I think somebody else designed mine. Now, this guy couldn't put us in a great navigational field. He took us to a planet where an alien laser cannon got us in range, and to protect the planet from a foreign disease, shot us down. What the fuck? This guy should not have a job. I had to befriend a giant sea animal to cure cancer so I could build a rocket and leave. If anything, I should have this guy's job because my rocket went in the right direction.
You know, I kind of regret doing this one. I'm going to scratch this one out. I have a different prompt.
You asshole.
I don't like this prompt anymore. I'm taking all this out. We're taking all this out. I'm trying again. So
I had the perfect defense. You are cooked, buddy.
Go for it. Do you actually have one?
Obviously, I know this Subnautica lore. Everything he says was inaccurate, boss man.
What?
The cannon wasn't there to protect the planet from outside disease. It was made to contain the disease. Our information in the system was just wrong. We didn't even know the disease existed. The planet was like a really nice thing to look at, as a customer stated. So I just stopped, a little detour, giving a nice view to the people, maybe a quick exploration. Wait, you got your hands up like that?
Oh, I thought the auto tracking thing was on my camera, but it's not.
Okay.
Now it's on.
Yeah.
I turn it off.
I thought it was like a nice little pit stop, you know.
I don't think I was stopping you from continuing.
It was a great pit stop. If only some fucking alien didn't build a space railgun to shut us down, which I didn't even know that kind of technology existed. So I don't know how I could have possibly made something
Fucking
to block
flying
it.
spaceships! What do you mean a giant cannon doesn't exist?
I'm gonna go
We
ahead.
are a peaceful colony. We don't develop weapon.
I'm stopping this one. I dislike it. I shouldn't have given this prompt. I have a better prompt.
I'm
giving Shock a bonus star just out of pity because all right, I'm scratching it. I'm restarting the recording now. I just gave Shock a pity point because I gave a terrible prompt and he did try to deliver, so he's getting a star for that. Now, you don't get a pity star. You don't get a pity star. Shock gets a pity star for scratching it all out. New one. Flaccid, you own an Airbnb out in the middle of the woods. Very classy, very nice.
Reviewed again?
What?
Oh, no, okay.
Wait, you're right. Shock.
This fucking guy.
Shock, you own an Airbnb out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, I got money like that.
You do. However, come nightfall, the tenant who was staying there saw some very strange stuff in this review. Could you go ahead and tell me what that was, Flaccid?
Oh yeah, so 1 out of 5. I would love to rank higher, but the following, it was from hell. Normally when you have these sort of reviews, normally it's tenants, it's like owners talking about the tenants trashing their house. I came in and there was cameras in every single room, including the toilet. There was a camera in the toilet. There was a camera in the kids' room. There was cameras everywhere. And at night, I heard rustling in the bushes, and I look up, and there was a strange man in there having sex with a moose. I don't know if this is some sort of sick game. I can 100% say that is the homeowner. The homeowner was out there having sex with a moose. He put cameras in every single room, including the toilets. He thought that they were hidden. He thought, he hid them behind, some toilet paper. They were very, very obviously seen. End of review.
Hey, Shock.
Yeah, boss man.
Hey, come to my office real fast, pal. Hey, buddy.
Who are you? I'm the owner. I don't have a boss.
Hey, well, you are. I actually own this company that.
Okay.
And
my bad. Yeah.
Well, there you
need?
take care of your houses. I have a bunch of different clients. Anyways, hey, so someone stayed at your place recently. Just gotta say,
No, I'm sure it's a very popular place.
very lovely location. I just went there recently. Very good spot. They left an interesting review though. Very, very interesting. First of all, I can't wait to go see the ball game with you this Saturday. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have a great time.
Of course.
My wife loves having you over. You're the best.
Yeah, I bet she does.
Whoa! Are you gonna take that, boss man? He's fucking your wife.
That's a negative star for Shock. For Shock.
What do you mean? She's my sister.
Whoa! Yeah.
That's even worse. It's incest.
What do you mean incest? We like spending time together. There is nothing sexual about
in the
that.
bedroom.
Nobody mentioned anything about the bedroom, you sick
This review. What's with all the cameras in your house, buddy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's multiple notice that actually, so nobody should be surprised. There's a camera outside of each room on the door looking towards the hallway because there were some sighting of weird men having particular interaction with wildlife outside the cabin.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just kind of making sure everybody is safe and we wouldn't want any accident to
What about
happen.
the camera in the toilet, huh? Hidden behind a piece of toilet paper.
Oh, that must have been a misunderstanding. There is no camera in the bathroom.
A misunderstanding.
Yeah, you must have seen something else and thought it was a camera, but really there
Oh.
is no camera in the bathroom. That would be illegal. You're free to go look if you want, but I can assure you nothing is left there.
I mean, the customer is always right, and just having somebody make those allegations is very damaging to our precious website. I'm just saying.
Of course, that's why there's like a setting on the page that you can just delete reviews. That way, obviously, fake reviews can be deleted as to not harm the company's image.
That's a solid solution. You make a good point.
So it's fake now, even though you've admitted to having cameras in the house.
Well, yeah, obviously, that's on the post for the posting for the room or
And I
the
said
cabin.
inside every room.
Yeah, but that's where you were wrong. You kind of just exaggerated. They're outside the room because I respect privacy in this
I
Right,
cabin.
not
outside the room, outside. They're outside the room. I understand. Okay, yeah, it's good to keep the safety of your patrons in mind. I appreciate you taking those steps, especially if you have strange people outside with moose. That is a big problem. I hope you catch that guy. In fact, we're gonna probably have to like shut down your location until that guy's found. That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, he's actually very impressive. Like having action
he
in
has
the
this
bed with the
fucking naked
moose.
moose man having sex with wildlife. Why is he allowed to remain open?
So we're gonna have to close your thing down, Shock. I'm gonna give you 2 stars. You're okay. You're good. I can't wait to go see the ball game with you. Gotta talk to you about that wife thing though. That was your sister thing. That was weird. But
I can't believe you assumed that was sexual. There was nothing about that.
you're right. I didn't. The customer did apparently. I had them on the phone for some reason this time around. I don't know.
There must be some kind of fake perverts. Why
Yeah,
would he assume
they
such a
love
thing?
listening in on this stuff.
I'm the sick brother. You're out there fucking moose.
Also, how could he make such blasphemous accusation? It was dark outside. How could he possibly know who it was?
How do you know
Do
what
you
time
think
of
the
day
house
it
doesn't
was?
have lights?
Because
Hey.
he said it.
Oh.
He said it in the middle of the night. Read
Oh,
the
did he?
review, punk.
Oh yeah, I didn't really read it.
Assuming that there are no torches, my phone doesn't have a flash, and the house doesn't have light.
Well, there's light
Your house
inside
is
the
fucking-
house.
Is your
Not
house
in
a
the
jungle?
bushes.
Well, it's
You
fine.
mentioned it was in a bush.
I consider
There's no
this
light
case
in the bush.
closed. Thank you for your time, Shock. Please go take care of that moose guy before we reopen your
I got
house.
you, boss man.
Thank you. You got 2 stars and
Not
minus
rude, but you let
1 for
moose
another
fucking get
comment.
away.
All right. We've got time for like 2 more. So let's do chainsaws. Chainsaws are fun.
Wait.
Yes, you in the back.
Since Shock started, right,
Yeah.
doing 2 more would mean Shock ends.
Okay, 3 more. We got time
Which
for
means he
3
would
more.
have 1 more.
We have time for 3 more. So chainsaws, right? Shock. Placid sold you a chainsaw recently. Very
Okay.
expensive chainsaw. High end. He was a great salesman. He sold you the top market thing. And when you got home and you took it out of the box, what happened?
There was no saw on my chains. 1 star out of 5. The chainsaw was missing pieces, wasn't running at all. I tried gassing it, it didn't work. Yeah, he said it was super easy to use because, obviously it was the most expensive in the shop. So I let myself be influenced a little bit. He was a good salesman. I gotta give him point for that. Good salesman. But I made the mistake of listening to him. He looked sketchy. I should have just trusted my guts. But anyway, I opened the chainsaw, super excited to try it because there was this tree that's about to fall on my house. Really gotta get that cleared up. And I went to get this chainsaw and well, there was no chain or no saw on the chain, just a regular chain that you would tie around a bike or a gate or something. That's not how it works. How am I supposed to cut any trees down with the regular chain. That's a waste of money, waste of my time, and a broken trust. I will never shop there again.
Broken trust. Tisk tisk. Hey, Flaccid, come into my office.
Yeah.
Sorry, called you on the radio. Hey, Facito, buddy, pal, best salesman of the month, winner again, crazy. Have a seat, pal. So, got this review.
Yeah.
Have you read it? Have you seen this yet?
No.
No, here, let me
I don't
just-
like to look at the reviews.
That's fair. That's so humble of you, because you know they're always all positive, except for this one,
Yeah.
which is not.
Oh,
Yeah. So if you just
okay.
here, just slide this. Let me just slide that over to you. Take a look, see at that. So, what do you say for yourself?
Oh, this is quite damning.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well,
Very unhappy.
I would like to make the point that I am not the supplier. We're not the warehouse. So if the item has come faulty, that is the supplier's fault. It's not our job to check every single box that comes into the store to make sure that it's not broken. Obviously, we have a duty of care. You know, we're not throwing boxes around here. You know, you've got cameras, you could see, you could probably tell. But you know, that's not us. I'm happy to get in contact with the supplier if you are busy, you know, running the store.
I'm very busy. I have a lot of stuff on my plate. I appreciate you taking initiative there. It's very nice.
I can call up the supplier, ask them what happened. You know, maybe even we could set up an exchange for a brand new one. We'll check the box this time for 100% guarantee.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And maybe just like stop taking their items for a little
You're
bit.
right.
You know?
You're right. Actually, I think that's a good idea. That's solid 3 stars for that one. That was a pretty good. Yeah, so if you could just go ahead.
Look at that look.
That was a damn good response. I don't know what to tell you.
Man, I don't know. I don't think the suppliers should be putting random chains in there. How does that even happen?
I mean, you're right. Yes, but that's not on him. That's on the supplier. And he offered to give you
Unless
a
the box
refund to
was
get you a
open
new one.
afterward.
Like, you didn't say that. You didn't suggest that. You didn't even say that. You just.
You can't make it up now. You've already left the review.
I thought you could assume.
No, I'm bad at assuming. You gotta split.
You gotta cover all bases, man.
Yeah, you gotta put that out in the review. Damn.
You know, limit words and whatnot. Couldn't write more than 500 characters. I couldn't really go in depth.
That's a bonus to shock. Bonus star for shock.
You could write a fucking novel.
Yeah, I was really starting to write a romance and everything.
You know, actually, speaking of novels, that's funny you bring up novels. You know, Flaccid actually just wrote a novel that Shock read recently.
That's a good segue.
Yeah, it is. That Shock started reading, and he was actually appalled by what he read. Shock, what did you read in his novel?
Opposite, boss man. Opposite.
Flaccid, what did you read in his novel?
Well, you know, I'm familiar with, you know, sort of the smut books that happen, you know, even things like Stephen King's It with the children in the sewer scene, you know.
Yeah, we don't talk about that part.
There's some crazy things, but this guy wrote in depth how to kill somebody and then have relations as a better part with the dead body and then hide the body, and how he would have done it to his wife and gotten away with it, sort of like how OJ wrote a book If I Did It. You know, it's very similar. I'm just quite concerned. You know, 1 out of 5. Not my type of book. I don't think it should be anybody's type of book.
Hey, Shockster, dude, #1 bookseller
Yes,
of the
sir.
year, dude. Oh man, a bestseller author, dude. How's it going? Been a long time.
You know how it
Hey,
is.
you know.
I'd be rolling in dough.
Oh,
Got
I bet you are,
tons
dude.
of signing for my new book. Everybody loves
I'm
it.
sure. And hey, as your benefactor, who funds all this stuff for you and has been since day one, I just was looking at the reviews, scrolling online, and I found a few. This one in particular, I don't know if you've read this. I'm just gonna send it to you real quick. Tap 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 tap.
Yeah, give me a minute. Let me.
Just open that up real fast. Yeah. Just gotta.
Oh wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so I didn't actually read the book or like any of the notes on it or the editorial stuff before I sent you the money for that. So,
well,
like,
first of all, that's crazy. But second of all, I think there must have been some confusion in the understanding of the book I wrote. Maybe lack of, talent in reading, perhaps not enough experience or understanding in it. But it was never about me or anything I would do. It's about the character called George, and everything about disposing of a body and whatnot. That's pretty popular. There's tons of book about that. So I don't think that's anything novel or anything new. I just inspired myself from
novel. That's funny. It's a novel
like that. And obviously, I was depicting a character that is quite obviously mentally ill and unstable, which led to those different approach to disposing the body and certain action you would take towards it. But I don't see why you would be surprised by that, because the book is quite explicitly about this subject, as it's written on the back, which I forgot the name of, but the page at the back of the book.
Yeah. Your new novel you forgot the name of. Of course, that happens. You got so many books.
Author
Like
doesn't know about the blurb.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't see why this one is making a whole case about it, because as you mentioned so nicely,
you're right.
It is the best-selling book of the year.
Well, no, you're just a best-selling author. This one just came out. It's like, just the reviews are just coming out right now. But
you think I can write multiple books in a year, buddy?
Yeah, I do, because you're just that talented of an author. You are. You're just that good. But the thing is, like the murder happens in books all the time. I love myself a good murder mystery novel. Dude, Agatha Christie rocks. But like there was like some weird sexual implications in the book, like that was kind of with the bot. That's not like a normal thing, especially for like what was supposed to be rated as a pretty like a low like age ranged book, yeah,
that was not supposed to happen.
Like young adult novel.
If maybe the edition house didn't rate the book properly, but it was obviously a book for adults. If there was a mistake in that part, I apologize.
That's true. Yeah,
might have not properly controlled the quality of the printing.
That's fair. They can always just choose not to read it. Like you put a synopsis on the back. Like exactly. That makes sense to me.
You should be aware about the content of the book. But as I mentioned, not every reader is, smart. So I understand that some people could.
He's talking shit about customers. You can't just
not
do that.
fully understand.
You can totally talk shit about customers. That's totally fine. But like, you just can't say it to their face.
Exactly.
Well, I'm here. I'm in the fucking. I'm watching from the window.
You think the room is closed and he can't hear us? Hey, bossman, do you know who this creep in the window is?
No, I don't know. Let's call security on this guy. Let's call security on this guy. Let's get him out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe get him out of here.
No, I don't know. That's great. We're on like the 5th floor. Like, I don't know how we got up here. Like that's nuts.
I've read your necrophilia book.
You got 2 stars for that shot. Good job.
Thank you.
So is this gonna be this will be the last one, right? This next one this will be number 3. Okay. So yeah, we gotta do a great one right here. Flaccid. Shock.
Dude, this shock.
Whoever's going next, you are a renowned athlete.
Oh wait, no, that's I'm getting
Flaccid. You are a renowned athlete. You are an all-star player on the Red Sox. You're a big baseball guy. You know, very good baseball, very popular baseball guy. And the thing is, you did something to a fan recently.
Holy shit!
You I was on live TV. Pretty damning stuff. Not gonna lie. And Shock is the one here to tell us what exactly that was.
I'm confused about how I would write a review about that, but
it's like you
I'm
basically
writing an email to the press.
Yeah, something like that. Do whatever you want.
As I'm sure everybody is aware by now, because it was aired on live TV, I have been completely and utterly humiliated by this super popular athlete that I was a big fan of, called Bob. Bob, great player. I'm a big fan of his, and I was so happy to finally meet him, until he just, for some reason, thought it was funny to pull down my pants on live TV and push me on the ground and laughed at me. I didn't even do anything to deserve it. I was just there to get an autograph. I was super happy. My kids were watching TV. I was proud to, be in the same room as him. We're all big fan at the house, always watching his game and everything. So it was a big shocker to see how horrible of a human being he was.
Shock. Get a point for that, Shock.
Oh shit! I gave you that. Fuck you.
Thank you. So yeah, it was very big shock to everybody that he would be such a scum on live TV as well. I mean, everybody was there watching me get humiliated. It was horrible. I hope he gets sued and goes to prison for sexual harassment or something.
Well, yeah, you would be the one to sue him. Hey, buddy, player of mine, come on in.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Coach Sloth here. Good to see you. Best. You're the best pitcher in the league. We can't have a team without you. Yeah, yeah, good arm throw. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you, Bob, the arm throwing guy. So we just saw on live TV this interaction. I don't. Do you recall? This was like a couple days ago.
Was this at the wrestling show that I was at?
Yeah, you were doing autographs or something. I don't really know the circumstances. I guess.
Yeah. So I was actually at the WWE.
Oh,
and you know how we have close ties with other sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
I remember Rocky, like he fought that one guy wrestling WWE. Yeah, just like that.
I'm sure Vince McMahon, chairman, CEO of WWE, contacted you and said, "Hey, we would like to do a skit with Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Swinger of the Red Sox. Swinger pitcher extraordinaire.
Yeah, best arms of the league.
And they said, we would like him to do a skit for WWE. This guy was paid. WWE tries to still do the thing where they're not fake, but they're fake.
Right. This email I got from the guy himself, actually. You say this is fake. This is just like propaganda.
It's just to draw business for me to go in to the WWE for one night, have a wrestling match with this guy, swing the bat, do some make appearances, stuff like that, probably go in with a bit of a flaccid arm throw to throw something so I don't hurt him.
Look at him trying to
Oh, he succeeded. He gets a star for that. He gets a star for that. Oh, there we go.
That was a stretch.
And hopefully when I hit this guy with the bat,
don't do
drop his balloon, and you go, "Whoa, that's an abandoned balloon right there."
No, you don't get a start for that. No. But okay, I didn't know this was a whole staged event. I got this angry email. That might have been from a fan or something trying to get some money out of me. I no wonder it was on TV. Okay, that totally makes sense now. All right. Well, I mean, if Vince, you know, said it was cool, like me and Mr. McMahon, we go way back. I just call him Vince. If Vince said it was okay, then like, you know, obviously like it was fine. All right, totally cool. You know, sorry to have bothered you, Bob. You know, you got to go rest your throwing arm.
It's never a bother coming into your office, Coach.
Oh, Bob, you. It's okay. 2 stars to you, Bob.
I object. There was no mention of the bat. He just pulled down my pants. That was no wrestling match.
No, I said for the up-and-coming wrestling match. This is drawing hype for it.
Yeah.
You weren't listening.
Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't hear that.
Not
that
listening.
was a good defense, though.
Shame on you, Shock.
Nah, it's okay.
You know, you get a. You know, that's so kind of you. You get a star for that, Shock. Way to admit you're wrong.
Fuck. I was in the wrong for the hole in the wall during this old guy's fucking house.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, so gracious on that, Shock. You know, star for you. You know, that's pretty good.
Horseshit.
Way to go.
That's amazing coaching. Great judging.
Wow, Shock. Way to compliment me. You get a star for that too. Way to go, buddy.
No compliments are too great for
so incredible. So incredible.
Judge, you know?
All right. Well, I think we're just about out of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and tally up these points. No more admissions. Thank you guys.
You're going to win. You can give it like 12 stars.
So we're gonna go ahead and count up from top to bottom here. I got Loaf first. He's got 5, 10, 13 points. Now we're going to go ahead and count up Shock's points.
And he has 27.
5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points.
That's fucking horseshit. That is horseshit.
Minus -2 points that he got earlier in the episode. One from the beginning and one from one of his recent things. So he actually is up with 12 points.
That is 3 stars.
Making Loaf the winner.
3 stars.
Absolutely rigged.
Oh, nice.
You started 2 points ahead of me. What are you talking about?
I want to recount. I don't believe this counting ability or up to point.
I have it on camera here. Look, there's your stars. I gave myself 3 points and the -1 point earlier. I can't remember what those were for.
3 stars, baby. 3
yeah,
stars.
buddy.
I will be reviewing the footage.
The audio, actually. There will be no footage. Yeah. That's it. Thank you guys for joining. You guys have any last words before we leave?
I'm the greatest of all time. I missed a call from somebody. That's fine.
Wow.
He got lucky. I'll get him next time.
You say that every time. I've won 3 times in a row.
You can find Loaf at Loafbray on Twitch or the Hardest Loaf on YouTube and are you on Spotify yet?
Yeah.
And on
Obviously,
Spotify.
he has that one music.
Yeah. You can find Shock somewhere in Canada, and you can find me on Twitch at the Anorexic Sloth or on YouTube at the Anorexic Sloth, and you can find Flaccid also in the bathroom. Have a great rest of y'all's day. Bye. Say bye, Shock.
Bye.